And we're live. Ding, ding. Hello, people.
Hello, people.
How is everybody today? So, let me say hi to everybody, and then we got to get to some of these accusations because this is traumatizing. Very traumatizing. Del Strain, Danny Stories, Tommy, Mobland, Montauk, how are you? I'm sure more people will come in here if they find out that I got a kidnapper that I'm interviewing. So, I need to
Yes.
ask you stuff on the record because we are live. This is not
Yes.
behind the scenes. This is real life. Now, do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God?
Yes, I do.
Do you have the Mob 2 Chronicles by you?
Yes, I do. I got
Put
two
you.
of them.
Okay, make sure you put your hand down on it and tell me you
Okay.
swear to tell the whole truth.
I swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Okay, all right. So, this is hard for me. What shall I call you? Do we call you Paps? Do we call you Dad? Or do we call you Lee Tiny Hands Cole?
Lee, I prefer to Lee Don Tiny Hand Coles.
Okay, Mr. Lee Tiny Hand Cole. The past couple days I've been noticing some thumbnails, and
Yes. Yes.
hold on, hold on. This is a little hard for me. Hey Seymour, this has been hard for me to hear, and mm, hold on.
This is why your
These
mother left me.
is it?
My hands.
Well, in
Oh,
these
come on.
in this thumbnail,
Really? You got to put up
there's
that out of everything.
yes because you're wearing. I notice here you're wearing a camouflage shirt. You had just
That's
been
not
done.
camouflage. That's Hawaiian. Will you get that straight, please?
Hey B1, hey Carol, hey Gino. So this is a Hawaiian slash camouflage hunting shirt, and
Oh,
then we got hands in handcuffs. I see.
tiny hands in
And
handcuffs.
yes, so you had just been finished with kidnapping a woman in a white van, and they
Not a
caught you.
woman, the woman I was with for the next 9 years. Let's get it straight, please.
Okay, so you kidnapped her for 9 years.
Yes, for 9 years
Perfect,
I held on to her.
perfect,
Yes.
perfect. All right, so this woman, until
And
she fell
in the
ill,
basement. She was in the
yes,
basement.
and then she got ill, and then the nurses got her away from you.
Yes, they saved her.
Whew. Yes. So, Del Strain, this is serious. This is very serious. We need to clear this up. Imagine you were traumatized and they accused you of having tiny hands, Del Strain. This is
Yes,
serious stuff on here.
Delstrain. You know what? We're here to have a good time. You got to lighten up sometime, Delstrain.
We're joking, we're laughing about this.
You know,
So,
we're trying to have a good time today. We don't need no party pooper.
that's right. And anybody who has not yet sent me my Christmas bonus, my Cash App is pinned to the top, or the super chat button is on. So I see
Will you
this kidnap. This
stop begging?
person. Uh, I will shut this down if I don't get one. Now this. So this man right here. How old were you in this picture?
22.
Okay, so this 22-year-old man looks like your pants are falling
That's a
down.
bad 22.
Looks like your pants are falling down. And two officers.
Yeah, I was looking for my ass.
They just caught this man who. Hey, Fin Freak. So yeah, that is Hawaiian slash the Lee Files. Yes,
Hawaiian, not camel.
it's a hunting shirt. It's a hunting shirt. So
Well, listen, I hope everybody had a nice Christmas. We're just here for a good time right now, joking around, having some fun, and proving some people wrong.
yes, yes, yes. Well, we haven't proved them wrong yet. We
I
must
know
get
the time's
that.
coming. Yes.
The time is coming. So Lee Tiny Hands Cole is over here arrested, and in this picture, your hands do look kind of tiny.
Yeah, they do. They're very tiny there. They're like
So,
Jeff Nadeau tiny.
but for them to traumatize and slander hands that are instrumental in your kidnapping career is egregious. Those accusations are egregious.
Your mother left me because I couldn't give her proper back rubs.
Unbelievable.
Yes, I
Unbelievable.
tried to rub her back, and she would go. It felt like I was tickling her.
Mm. So, Nick M., how are you? So, should we just get down to the chase? Would you like to prove them wrong and show your hands?
You mean my tiny hands?
Yeah, please.
Okay,
Let
they
me
are
take Carol's.
tiny, people. Look how tiny they are. This is how
Whoa.
tiny my hands are. I've been accused of a lot of things in my life, but look at this. Never having a tiny hand.
Well, that brings me to my next exhibit. Hold on.
You cannot believe anything that that person says.
Um, I wait a minute. This brings me to stop. This brings me to my
Matter of
next
fact, I'm going to show
exhibit.
my hands off. Hey, people.
Yeah, this brings me to my next exhibit because I think maybe they have you confused. Because there was a time when I got this screenshot at a very instrumental moment in MobTube history. And could it be that they have you confused with somebody else?
Now look, his hand barely covers his chin. Now look at my hand, my face.
Wow. Um, maybe they have you confused with somebody else then with these thumbnails
Well,
because there's no way they could.
Sean
What?
says your hands are bigger than your face. These claims are getting ridiculous.
It is. This is traumatizing. This has
Yes, it
definitely
is.
been traumatizing. This John Ray. What do you call it? Janier. John. How do you say it? Janier.
That looks like a fake rubber hand.
Please tug on your fingers and prove that that is not a fake hand on your.
Tug on my finger. I'm gonna fart.
Now do the
Okay.
middle one. Middle one. Do all of
Okay, the
them.
middle one.
All right. So in my opinion, that's a real hand
That's a
on
real
Lee's.
hand.
Um, a little Spanky, little Spanky. Yes, little Spanky has little hands. See, I believe that these
Well, he has
people
tiny
are
little hands.
little intoxicated. This is my expertise opinion as a YouTube content maker slash creator. I believe that these people are a little intoxicated, and they have Lee Little Hand Cole mixed up with Nadu the Wig Little Hands. That is my expertise opinion on the situation. I could be wrong. I am
Oh,
totally against cyberbullying, and we are the ones that are being cyberbullied on this side. But that, in my opinion, up there is a little hand on the screen, not what is over here.
I'm sorry. Targaryen says, Lee, not your hand. The do hand looks like a rubber hand. Are you trying to say the Deuce hands are even smaller than that?
It's possible. It is possible. We've seen him in a couple lives before, so I could see that he would, try to make his hands look bigger by putting a fake hand on. Um, so I think, in my opinion, we proved them wrong.
Okay, give me full screen. I'll do it one more time.
Yes. Hold on.
Okay, full screen. Tiny hands, people. That's a tiny hand.
Can
This
you get a
is
ruler? Do
this
you have
is
a
how.
ruler? Hey,
Yeah,
Stacks.
we're not going there. Okay, no ruler, please. Chat stacks. Look at those tiny hands right here.
Those don't look tiny, but that is tiny.
That
T
looks like
Rex
a
hand.
tiny hand.
Yes, that definitely looks like a tiny hand. Now, why, what, in your opinion, why do you think they are slandering your hands and traumatizing those hands?
Well, you remember you got to always take it from where it comes. That's what it
Mm-hmm.
comes down to. And when that story came out, there were exactly 17 people watching it live.
Wow. He's getting
Yes.
some big numbers over there.
Yes, they are. Yes. And now that I'm going to be my new self, I got to be very careful on, I'm not going to carry these battles on. I'm just going to do what I've been doing, but I'm not going to go get into these battles with these content makers because it's a no-win situation. MB, it's no win. You can't win. Neither side cannot win. It's
No, you
impossible.
can't because either way, whatever you do, they're gonna say they're right. I mean, we're gonna say we're right, and it's just gonna keep going back and forth. So the best thing to do is, I mean, either just make a joke out of it and make like it's silly, or ignore it. And I do understand nobody's perfect. There's going to be times when one of us is going to want to click live and go off, But for the most part, we got to try to just ignore it and have a good time next year. That's right, Stacks. You want to come up?
Yeah,
Let me drop the link.
we got a new season coming on, people. New year coming on. We got to upgrade our channels or not do this. That's what it comes down to. I mean, we could be attack channels, but what are you accomplishing as an all attack channel?
I don't know because anybody who comes and subscribes, they have no clue. They have no clue who any of these characters are. Do you think some new person in your chat is gonna come in and think that you have small hands after watching you one show?
They don't
Absolutely
even know
not.
I'm a kidnapper.
No, no, no,
Yeah, they're
no,
like
no.
kidnapping. Kidnapping's not on Lee's record. There's a lot of things with money on my record, but there's no kidnapping on my record. There's no DUIs. There's no drugs. There's no physical abuse. There's no orders of protection. None of that stuff's on my record. None of that sleaze bag stuff. No murder charges. None of that stuff's on my record. And anybody could look at my record.
Thank you for Czar for the $20 super sticker. I appreciate it. Thank you. They are never going to stop. No, they are never going to show. As hard as it is, try to ignore those people. Yes, absolutely. For the most part, what else could they say? I mean, if you have a bunch of people up there who are criminals and have criminal records for things like murder, and they're sitting there making fun of somebody who only kidnapped somebody and didn't even get charged for it, it just shows their lack of intelligence. And then to do a whole show about having, I don't, did they do the whole show, or it was just like the thumbnail about somebody having tiny hands
Oh,
when this is their,
then they did like an hour and a half on the show. It was kind of funny.
about your tiny hands?
Yeah, about my tiny hands. It was abusive. I cried for 2 days.
You're traumatized. Your hands are
Yeah, I was
traumatized.
traumatized because I
This
never
is,
forget when your mother says to me, "I'm out of here. Your hands are too small." And she
yeah,
married
well,
a guy with a big. She left me for a man with very big hands.
I think next time show her this picture
Yeah.
and explain to her, if you want to see some tiny hands, we can hook you up with this dude who likes to dance and sing in clubs and post it on social media, thinking that he's cool because somebody finally touched his prick in his long life. Anyway, moving on to the next topic in hand. 2023 is going to be a new year, and there's going to be lots of good things coming to all these channels, I believe. Lots of laughs, lots of fun. I think we could really turn it around and change from what it was from the past, I would say 8, 9 months has been really a crap show, a real shit show.
I'm lucky because I always put up other content. I didn't always stick with the attacks. And
Mm-hmm.
I had an epiphany the other day. I'm thinking to myself, what am I accomplishing out of this? They come at me, I go at them. This is going to last forever, people. That's it. It's never going to stop. Some people only have a talent for attacking. That's the only talent they got. I don't
And
want to be.
they weren't always talented at it. It's like I feel like there's certain people that when they first started, they've changed a lot. Like they got a lot of practice with attacking, and they studied other shows and other lingos, other people's lingo on how to attack, and they got better with their words. But the way they're attacking is getting disgusting. Go at our words, go at our arguments, but to go at family members, to attack your hands. Now they stoop to a
Yes.
level of
I mean,
attacking your hands. Those hands are
yes.
instrumental in your kidnapping career. That's slander. Everybody, please check out We Push Back, because there's a lot of lying informants on these mob tube streets that we need to really start calling out. So let's all check out the We Push Back website. And what else?
Ron Gross says it best.
Yes, they do create drama, and they're always the victim. Always the victim. We could do 5 shows where we're just having fun, and the one time we respond to their accusations, then they're the victim. We attack them. Everything's our fault. I need a few minutes, and I'll jump on. Sure. Okay, Stacks, drive safe. Where's your boss Angel today? Did you guys, are you guys having an argument?
Well, listen, my check's late this month. It was late last month. Her check to MRE's never late, and it's just pissing me off.
That's what I heard too.
But I know Angel has a show coming on tomorrow. I mean tonight, not
Tonight.
tomorrow, tonight. And people think that maybe her show would be better if I'm not on it at all. So I'm thinking about not showing up on it no more.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm being sarcastic.
Oh. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's her platform. I don't like this stuff either, where people are telling others how to run their platforms, who to have in their chats, who to have on their platforms, what to say, what to do. So these people, if they're that bored, that they need to dictate how Angel runs their show, how you run your show, how I run my show, then they need to move on. You know.
Well, listen, tomorrow I'm doing an interview with a guy that has a very large crime and entertainment show. I'm not going to say who it is. And I'm going to interview him tomorrow, and then I'm going to drop it as a premiere on Wednesday. And I'm looking forward to that. Uh, I'm going to really start concentrating on getting into 95% of content. And I already did a video yesterday. I got coming up, and that's why I haven't really been on. I've been doing videos to put up. I want to start doing more premieres.
Big announcement. This is an exclusive too, only heard on the NB channel. It says, me and Zio Lesso are starting a gospel channel in 2023. Amen. So there will be some Bible study at the Marinara place. I think most of it has to do with funerals and wakes, but we'll see. So they're going to start doing some gospel singing. Can you guys sing too? I would like to hear some good gospel music. That would
Carol
be
Mahad, Targaryen, my favorite. Well, Matty Marinari, Yankees for Life, Ron Gross, Just M. Everybody, I hope you guys had a nice Christmas. I even hope Delstrain had a nice Christmas, even though he likes to kick me in the butt a lot. But, you know,
Delstrain had a good Christmas. Well, sometimes people, it takes them a while because none of us in here have been perfect, and it's fine if it takes them a while to retrust people again and stuff like that. That's fine. But he's here supporting me.
Well,
Delstrain's a good guy.
You deserve that report. You deserve that support. Maddie, Maddie wasn't here when we showed the hands.
Okay, so Maddie,
so more people here. You had when I showed the hands, you only had 40 here. Now you push almost up to 70. So it's obvious that people still have not seen my tiny hands.
Okay, so the problem is that there has been a person that has been slandering and traumatizing Lee's hands, and Lee Tiny Hand Cole, his hands are instrumental in his kidnapping career. So to slander and traumatize them, that is egregious accusations
you're putting in the algorithm kidnapper and Lee Cole. Stop putting that in the algorithm, please.
Paps had a kidnapping career that didn't last too long because
it was very successful, especially when I got surrounded by the law.
Yeah, hold on. Let me share the picture again. Hold on. See, what happened was what did I do?
Maddie and the Marinara, they are so mean over there talking about Lee's hands like that, those bastards.
Yeah. And this is the picture in question right here. Hey, Angel, how are you? This is the picture in question. See, we have a camouflage / hunting t-shirt. He calls it Hawaiian t-shirt, but that does not look like Hawaii to me. And this Paps just got finished kidnapping a woman. And then these two officers.
Camouflage shirt is camouflaging my hands?
No, I don't think it's camouflaging your hands. So some people have always been slandering. They recently have been slandering this picture and make an accusation that these hands are tiny. And if he didn't just get finished kidnapping this victim and throwing her in a van, I would maybe believe them. But it was a successful kidnapping. He let her out, though.
Real successful.
Hey, Jane Perry. How are you? So this is the picture in question. And okay, please now debunk their claims. Hold on, let me take the.
These are the hands in question, people. These tiny little hands right here are in question. You see that? That's my hand. I've been accused of a lot of things in my life, but having a small hand has never been one of them. So now show Jeff's hand next to his.
Hold on. Yes. So I feel like maybe they have you mistaken with this hand. Now put your hand up to your face.
Right. Now, if I put my hand in the same spot Jeff has his.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is a serious question too. Was it hunting season? So, did they happen to catch you during hunting season? True or false?
Okay, let's talk about that article. There were 3 articles. I want to talk serious about this. I did a video on this on
Wait a
myself.
minute. Wait. This whole topic has been very serious for me. They should not slander those hands.
That's true.
Okay, so let's get to it now. Now you do your seriousness.
Okay. There were 3 articles written during that whole thing with me being arrested there. If you would look at my record, I was never charged. My record has nothing of violence whatsoever on it. Monetary stuff my record has. And when that happened, there was a police chase going on. I was being chased out of a casino by cops and a bounty hunter. If anybody reads the article, they won't read the whole article. They just will read the top.
Okay, why was a bounty hunter after you? Let's get into details. Why was the bounty hunter after you?
Because I was given bail in California and I took off.
Okay, with a woman?
And no. At that time, no. She was where she was.
You picked her up later down the road. You picked her up later down the road.
I got arrested. I got arrested in. I was wanted in Colorado. I got arrested in Oceanside, California, and I spent some time in San Diego jail, and then I got out on bail, and then I took off out of California. And then when I took off out of California, I headed back toward Colorado, and then I got a hold of the bounty hunters, and I told them to meet me at a casino there, and I told them that only they can come, and I would go to the police. I would turn myself in with them, but they showed up with a bunch of cops.
Right.
And I seen all the cops coming around the casino. And so what I did is I got in, I took off out of the casino. And as I took off out of the casino, and this is all in the article, people, this is no bullshit. You can read it in the article. What the bounty hunter was chasing me.
No, wait a minute. So as you're taking off from the casino, you grabbed a lady from the casino
No,
as a hostage?
We just spent 3 days. Her and I spent 3 days at the casino.
Is that where you dipped out on the hotel bill? That's where you left that hotel bill.
No,
that was another state.
No, that was a different hotel. Okay, that's on an Indian reservation. You don't mess on those Indian reservations. So when I was leaving, we both left, and then I took off. The bounty hunter was chasing me, but the cops pulled the bounty hunter over and told him that he couldn't be involved in the car chase. Sent him back to Cortez, and then that's how I got away. And I went around all the way over into Durango. And then when we got there, I told her to get out of the car because I knew at that time, I said, you tell them whatever you want, you get out of the car. She didn't do anything. Her daughter, who hates my guts, called the police. And so the daughter wound up getting in trouble for filing false charges. And they dropped the charges a couple of days later because they found videos of her and I holding hands for 3 days. At the
tiny
casino.
hands or big hands? Was she holding a tiny hand or a big hand?
Wrapped around her tiny hand.
Angel, didn't they also do?
They found videos of us together all week in casinos and everything, and everything was dropped. But if they read those articles, they won't read those articles. They will only tell you the top part of the article. You know, kidnapping is a very serious charge. You get charged with kidnapping, you're doing 5 to 8 years. End of story.
Okay, what is now? They also accuse Angel says, didn't they also do a few shows on MRE's hands? Absolutely. What is with their obsession? Well, when your hands look like this, they might have a hand obsession, Angel.
Yes.
Now, they also accused you of being an African American man at one point.
Well, I do have a size 14 and a half sneaker.
Okay, because what did the African American League hold you?
African American in me.
I'm going to drop the link if anybody has any questions for my client.
Tommy says, Lee, after you're arrested, you give the police the location of where you put the body.
I forgot about that when BKX Common Sense to show his claw. Yeah. I think before, because all they ever saw was, I don't remember. They got something with hands, though. They just reach. They're just reaching for things. That's it. That's what they're doing. They just need some content. And unfortunately, Lee's hands are the content this week. But now that we debunked them,
these tiny little hands right here, these tiny little hands that are the size of my face.
See now,
right here.
Now, if they would like to come see Lee, he could put that tiny little hand around their tiny little neck and show them how small his hands are, allegedly. But we don't promote violence over here.
No,
So,
absolutely not. We're trying to be good people. We're trying to be loved and
well,
liked.
we are. We're not trying. We are good people.
Yeah,
Why do I need
well, I have my moments.
to?
You're always good. I'm kind of, I can get kind of bad.
uh, a banana? No, I haven't seen a banana. Um, so big hands, big gloves. That's right.
I was going to do the OJ thing and try to get the glove on the hand.
Oh, that would have been good.
Yeah, we could
Um,
have. If it don't fit, you must have quit.
if it don't fit, you must have quit. What's up, Fin Freak? How are you? Chris Trock, good to see you. T Rex don't have anything on Lee, but what if that's a T Rex hand? What kind of hand is this? A
That's a baby's
squirrel?
hand. That's a baby's hand.
I don't know. A squirrel hand? What do we got? What? Well, uh, let's get rid of this because even if we don't like somebody, we don't want their name in our chat doxing them. So we will move
Yeah,
on from that.
exactly.
And Ron Gross says, just don't take your water pills, Lee, because he did one time pee on stream. I remember that, and I do have that footage I could show you in the future.
Did you see the whole thing? Did you like the whole entire thing? Was there something in front of my toilet
What do you mean? You ran
while I
into
was
the
pissing?
bathroom, you were with Cane Shades, and you said, okay, I really got to go to the bathroom. And then you got up and you ran to the bathroom. It sounded like your dog followed you, and you went, ah, when you were done.
Oh, did I? Oh, you mean
Yeah.
what every man in America does?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And we heard like,
And
psst.
they were like, "Oh my God, we got him good. His career's going to be over.
Yeah. Hey,
His
Dan Moore.
YouTube career's over."
Yeah. Well, they thought so, but that was when you were just starting, like last
But I would like to
September,
say
and you.
one thing. I like to give a compliment to the real Stone Sailor. Stone
Oh,
Sailor
okay.
said something the other day that was actually very factual. He said that Lee Cole's like a cockroach. No matter what happens, he could survive a nuclear holocaust. It's true. This is YouTube, people. This is YouTube. You know, no one's going to destroy nobody here. Well, a few people, we've seen a few people here get destroyed,
Mm-hmm.
but
Absolutely.
that was their own fault
Uh huh.
because of the way they handled it. Now, who's Heidi Black? I've never seen Heidi Black before.
Heidi Black has a channel I will drop in chat. Me and her used to work on a channel many, many years together. Not that many, like 3 years ago, we used to work on a channel together. Um, you haven't seen her? Heidi's in here all the time.
No.
She covers like reality TV shows type of stuff and some
Okay.
true crime. She does some true crime too, right, Heidi? Lee wants to get into true crime.
Yeah, I'm doing true crime. Yeah, I'm actually got some good stuff coming up. Yeah,
So what are you seeing?
I'm actually excited. I'm going to be honest with you. Doing this mob stuff's okay, but it gets kind of monotonous at times,
Mm-hmm.
especially when you got all these fake gangsters showing up now. It's like, ugh, I'd rather do stuff that people know about.
The true crime community is pretty big too, so you could definitely grab onto that's a fake stone sailor. I just got a message. Is it? I would assume that's a fake stone sailor. Um, the true crime community is pretty big too, so that's a good way to bring some new people into your
And it's
chat.
easy to talk to them too. It's much easier to talk to them because here, see what happens here is you got to be careful who you interview because a lot of people don't like the rats on, and I can understand that. And
Mm-hmm.
so at least if you're doing something different, now don't get me wrong, the mob is part of true crime. That's how I look at it. True crime really engulfs all that stuff, which I kind of like about true crime. And we're in America. There's tons of true crime.
Absolutely.
Nobody has as much true crime as the United States of America.
Are you going to try to latch onto that like Ryan Upchurch true crime stuff?
Yeah, yeah, and we're going to be talking about the Idaho thing tonight, tomorrow when I do my interview. We're going to be talking about some other stuff too.
The Idaho murders was those college girls.
3 college girls, one guy. Yes.
I haven't followed too much. Heidi has some good true crime stuff too that she does. Um, Me and Heidi actually a couple years ago. The truth, come on! I was going to turn my camera on, but unfortunately, like where I am right now, I'm live streaming from my bedroom, and I didn't want you to get excited if you saw my bed. Um,
I need some facts here. Is the truth John Wolf?
100%.
Okay, thank you.
So one of his personalities, one of his many personalities. Somebody drop Lee's wrestling channel, please, for me. Um, so recently Sheriff Lamb from Live PD, and he was also on 60 Days In. Unfortunately, right before Christmas, his son and his granddaughter, who was 1 years old, died in a car accident. Were
Oh,
hit by
that's
a drunk
horrible.
driver and died. And the son's fiance, the woman, was in the car too, and she survived. If I was that fiance and my significant other and my baby died right before Christmas, I would want to go. I wouldn't want to survive. But we talked to him. We interviewed him on one of our other channels a couple of years back. It's such a sad story right before Christmas. Hey,
It
down
is.
Nick, how are you?
That's why, when you see a lot of these real things happen in real life, and then you're on here and you're dealing with this BS, you say to yourself, what the hell's going on here?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am John Wolf. I am John Wolf. Well, John Wolf, you've been a bad boy lately. You got a personality disorder, John Wolf. You know that, right?
He knows that.
You got
That
like
picture
10
reminds me.
personalities. You can't be trusted, dude. It's a shame. But you can't be trusted.
Well, no, but he's really a stupid troll, like a silly troll. Like he doesn't bother me. But of course he can't be. That picture reminds me of a kid getting caught by his mommy. Yeah, thank you for reminding me to take that down because we don't want Tiny Hand Wig Man to get in the algorithm because, from my opinion, a lot of his growth is unoriginal. Carol, how it was your Christmas? I hope you had a good Christmas, Carol. Always good to see you in here. So he is kind of crazy, yes, but he talks to crystals.
Kind of crazy. His first show on me was a voodoo doll.
Oh, he just recently slandered me.
Who did? John Wolf?
Yeah, I can't have three baby daddy. Let's do a little anatomy lesson. There's no way you could have three baby daddies if you only have one child.
But look at it this way. If you were building a serial killer, say you had a profile of a serial killer, is
Hmm.
there a better look than John Wolf to profile a serial killer?
Well, that's what the whole pandemic did. People wearing masks, they made it a common thing. So it made it very easy for people to put masks on and walk around without them being profiled as a serial killer. And if your days of kidnapping, if it was during the pandemic and you could wear a mask, you probably would have got away with that kidnapping charge.
But if you were in Walmart and John Wolf was walking at you, you probably go to another aisle.
Yes,
Yes. If you
absolutely.
were walking out by a car and you were a woman, let's say, and all of a sudden see John Wolf walking towards you, what are you going to do?
I will say, see, I always have a knife in my pocket, and I wouldn't. Unfortunately, it would be like kind of like a reflex to grab it. So
And,
I
and,
know
and
if
how, and how did they catch Ted Bundy with the teeth when he bit a person? So that will be eventually John Wolf's downfall when he bites somebody with those damn teeth of his.
but if you saw this man coming at you in a parking lot with this
He looks
camouflage
very
shirt on, what would
Yes,
you do?
it's like he looks just like a sad old man with tiny
You just got
hands.
you. Hmm, well, time to retire that white van.
Will you stop putting that damn picture up? What is it with you in that picture? You got that on your wall or something at home or like in the living room?
Nope. No, no, Dad. That's not one of our proudest moments. Hello. That was a little like when. Imagine being a kid at my age and seeing my dad on the front page in the newspaper. Come on.
My brother Tom called me. Well, as soon as I got out of jail, my brother Tom called me and he nicknamed me Double Cuff. In the family, they were calling me Double Cuff because they had to double my cuffs for my
Did
time.
they?
Yes.
I didn't. Man, I almost want to put that back up and see.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, that has to be double cuffs because it's very spread out your hands. I think it has to do with your weight, though. I don't think it has to do with your hands.
yeah. Well, I'm trying to, look at them tiny little hands of mine.
There
Look at
you
that.
go, Maddie.
My hand needs a separate screen.
Hey, Danny Stories. How are you? Anybody who even owns an adult-sized bodysuit should be avoided. Yeah, you do have a point there, David James. Absolutely. What
Will
does
you
he
take
say?
that
You
damn picture
you
down?
look like Hell's Angel in that. Hell's
No,
Angel.
oh my
Wow.
God, her in this damn picture. She's obsessed with it.
So I think we debunked this. Your hands have
Oh,
been
the hand part's
significantly
debunked.
traumatized.
Yeah, the hand part's debunked. Uh,
So can I ask you now? This is on the record too. Recently, you've been accused of traumatizing people's body parts. Now, have you learned your lesson now that the other side started traumatizing your body parts? Was this a
what
lesson
body
learned?
parts did I traumatize? Oh, you're talking about the vajayjay.
Benoit, Benoit ball, the whole Benoit
Oh, I
situation.
traumatized. Yes. Well, that's another
So,
serious charge. So I got small hands on it, and I'm traumatizing vaginas. I mean, I
yes.
cannot win.
No.
It gets
So,
worse and worse. I don't know what's gonna come out next.
well, now that they're traumatizing your hands and you just recently traumatized somebody's body part, do you think this is
Yes.
some karma? Do you think that maybe this is karma coming to hit you in the ASS?
Yes, I mean, that person wants me to apologize, or they're going to do full shows on me. They've been doing full shows. It's
Is that
hard.
why your sub count went up like 50 subs in the past like couple days because they've been doing shows on you? That's why your
Well,
sub count went up?
yeah. Well, I get a lot of people. A lot of women are now, for some reason, subbing to my show. Ever since they heard that I traumatize vaginas.
Well, I think a lot of women are going to sub now that they heard that you have big hands and that you are a kidnapper. And
And I
sometimes
traumatize.
women
I can't
like the
win.
bad boy.
Like, I got the whole package going on.
Women like a bad
I got
boy.
the whole package going on, right?
Yeah, it's too bad that you're
Imagine
elderly.
I'm a
All this
60-year
is,
old man that make me sound like I'm a 30-year-old John Wolfe.
yeah. Well, the thing is that now that you're elderly, all this is coming out. If this would have came out years earlier when you were younger, you might have had a little bit of a, better record with the ladies. 4 divorces.
I can't
Um,
help it. We had a show and it was based on Benoit balls,
yes,
and some people took it wrong. And I knew I was getting old because most people were like, "What are those?"
I didn't know what they were. I had to Google it, and apparently somebody else had to too because they do not use Benoit balls because their private part is very pure, and now
Yeah.
traumatized.
Chris Trock, that is my new hat from my sis. I got a bunch of stuff, people. I mean, I got a bunch of Yankee gear, But you know what pissed me off? One of my sisters sent me a double X Yankee jacket.
Okay, so what size do you need? Triple X?
Yes, a double X. I
Oh,
wish I could get a double X uh, Yankee jacket. So I gotta
and
send
those
that.
rumors are true because they have said that you're overweight and elderly, and I've
I'm
seen
not
you stand
overweight.
up.
No, no, I'm perfect weight for my body.
What do you mean that's perfect weight? You're under 300, right?
Yes.
Between
Oh,
250,
listen.
300?
Okay, listen. I'm fat. I got tiny hands. I'm a kidnapper. I
Mm-hmm.
uh, I uh, I go after people's with JJs. Uh, I'm just an awful person.
They also said that there's probably probable cause to believe that you are an informant.
Are you serious? There's a lot of things I am, but that's not. I don't know. Of course they're going to say that. Who cares? Danny, I don't
Augusta,
want nobody named Danny telling me I'm cute.
you have a basketball head. Is he talking to me or you? See, the problem is me being in my bedroom. I have people like John Wolf that will get excited, but my head is not.
John Wolfe is just freeze the frame.
You see my bed, John Wolf? That's my bed.
John Wolfe's like, I could be on that.
Now the rumors are going to start. NB sat with her legs crisscrossed on her bed. Oh, goodness.
NB sits there with her legs wide open while
Yeah.
she's wearing Daisy Dukes.
Unbelievable. I got leggings on. It's cold in Florida. Thank you, Danny. I hope your kids had a good Christmas too. He has little ones, so it's when they're little that age. Christmas is always a blessing and always a
Why
memory
do
to
people
cherish.
keep telling me to remove the sticker from my damn hat?
Is that the style to keep it on? You got to ask Joe. He'll know.
No, actually, it
You
started with MRE. He said, "Take the sticker off your hat." I tried it, and then I'm thinking, no, it says 47 on it. So I said, "What the hell? Let me leave it on." And now somebody here said it. Ron Gross, Lee, take the sticker off. You'll show your next show. You'll be a yes. I'll be a WIGER.
see, but here, unfortunately, he did not have a hat on.
What the fuck?
If
What
you
the
were to wear a
hell?
hat that day, would it be
I was
camouflage?
wearing a hat. They took it off and checked to see if there was a gun in it.
Oh. For how do you fit a gun in your hat with that head? Narcotics?
They thought I had
Uh,
a gun. They thought I had a gun on me. So they tore my vehicle apart, put it all over the parking lot. I kept telling them I had no gun, and they said, "Well, we hear you have a gun." And so, and when they arrested me, they came up to the car window, and the guy that was pointing his gun in my face, first cop, his hand was shaking like this,
mm-hmm.
and the
You
gun was
scared
going
them?
like this. I'm like, dude, no, I'm like thinking that I'm going to get shot in the face by a small town cop.
I put the link over there if anybody wanted to come up and ask him any questions. Now's the time. We're going to get all this out. Last time we're going to address the hand situation. Anybody has any other questions about this kidnapping charge, the white van, the tiny hands, the overweight? What else? Get it out now because new year, new him. Moving on to some different content. And Maddie's also going to be doing gospel. Him and Zio, they will be doing gospel, maybe
I
slash
can't
Bible
picture
study.
Z. I can't picture Uncle Zio singing gospel with that voice of his. I can't picture that.
He could probably do it. I don't see the picture. Could you please put it back up? Absolutely. I'll put it up for you.
But what up?
He can't see
What
the
the?
picture. You know what I noticed? Some people in on their chat, there's a button where like on Instagram Live, you could press the hearts and the hearts go up, or the 100 or the fire. I've been noticing some people's YouTube chats where you could press that. I wonder if that's a new feature coming out, or if maybe they have their Instagram and their YouTube linked together. Can we do that? Has anybody else noticed that in chats lately? That there's like a little button where you could press the
Yeah,
heart
okay.
or
Use
the.
the button to get that damn picture out of there.
Oh, sorry, I forgot it was up. My bad.
God Almighty.
Um, so new features. Is there a way to put that on? The new features, Heidi? Do we have to turn something on to get that, or will they just update our YouTube? Do you know?
Danny
There's
makes
like this.
Danny Stories makes a good point. He says they should change the name Kidnapper if it wasn't a kid, Lady Napper or Babe Napper.
How about just Amber Alert?
No, there is an Amber Alert here for a year and a half. He's in my football league too. I can't believe that I took someone underneath my wing named Amber Alert that named himself after me.
They're updating. Cool. Yeah, and he also stole your logo. Did you change your logo?
Me, I did, yeah.
Did you drop? Somebody wanted your wrestling link, and I don't have it on hand. I can find
Okay,
it.
1 minute.
Do you want to drop it for them? They asked before.
Yeah, give me a minute. I'll put it up.
Okay. Everybody, please check out Heidi, Danny Stories. Everybody who has channels over here, Brooklyn Bounce. I hope you had a good holiday. You're probably cold though, huh? It's chilly in Florida. Everybody, please drop their links to their channels, and everybody, please sub. We're all a community who support each other, and let's keep supporting each other. You got it up, Paps
One
smear.
minute, 1 minute, young lady. I'm old. Give me time.
Brooklyn Bounce does not have a wrench, so and you do now. So for you to share your link. So
Okay,
did they give you the?
I put it in there.
Okay, so did you get the Pap smear nickname before or after you traumatized somebody's vagina?
That happened. That happened during that show. A matter of fact, you know, where I was being brutally attacked.
Seymour, he just did right here.
You
It's
like my
up
new
above.
emblem?
Lee Cole, is that a cigarette in the middle?
No,
Or a
that's a
blunt?
mic.
It looks like a blunt.
No, it's a mic, and it says "Mob and True Crime" underneath it.
I'll look at it closer. It's on all your channels or just a wrestling one?
Now that's the what's that doing on my wrestling one? No, it shouldn't be on my wrestling one, but it
It
is.
looks
But that's
like
the
a
wrestling channel.
it looks like a okay, it could be a microphone. Who made that for you?
It is a microphone.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. Um just sub to the wrestling. Thank you so much for supporting Pap Smear.
Yeah, we're almost
XX
at
Canarsie.
700 with the wrestling thing. So,
Is this true that your favorite wrestler of all times is Goldust? True or false?
oh, I love Gold Dust. Actually, I know him pretty well. He's a nice guy.
Who were those guys who wore the army gear? The bushwhackers? They wore like the army shirts like on wrestling?
Yeah,
Who
those are
wore the
you're talking about the
Sergeant
Bushwhackers.
Slaughter? No, or Sergeant
Oh, yeah,
Slaughter. He
Sergeant Slaughter. Yeah, the
okay,
Bushwhackers are actually a very entertaining. Oh my God,
because
what is
they wore camouflage like you while they wrestled.
it? BK Shallon, I thought you passed away, dude.
Don't say that. That might not even be the real BK because um let's confirm or deny that. No subscribers. That might not be the real BK. This is a new channel just started in 2022 today. I don't believe that's the real BK. So let's confirm that before anybody goes and everyone please hit the like and send NB a little cash, please. Well, not everybody has sent their my bonus for Lee did not wrestle. His family did work with the WWE, WWF,
Yes.
but he has a wrestling channel that he started. Okay, it's definitely that's BK. He started a new channel. Merry Christmas, BK. Um
Okay, we need
oh,
three more to 100. Three more. Come on, get this young lady to 100 people. Go out there and find three people and drag them in here. We need two to 100. Let's just hit 100 one time today.
we can put you guys can get your sock accounts opened too.
Yeah, pop them sock accounts open. Get that up to 100. JC, I know you're in here. So hit that, JC. Hit that. You're here. Okay, everybody, let's see. Look at these names in here.
98,
Let's see
98.
which one of these names in here is JC. Come on, let's have a
Uh
vote.
he was the Harambe name that was up there before because he trolls his own friends and then he sends them screenshots and say, "Look what they're doing to you."
Remember when you caught him
Yes,
trolling me and my channel?
yes,
I
yep.
remember that.
Lots of times. Yep, he would go in other chats and troll Lee and then send Lee screenshots of it. Like he would
Yeah.
say that one of his favorite things to do was he would act like Lee's friend, but then he would go into other chats and accuse me of being his daughter to get people to attack Lee.
I remember what he did one time. One time he not one time, he used to send me all the time texts of people saying horrible shit. And it would be names I never recognized in other
Uh-huh.
accounts. And he would say, you got to say something. We got to attack them. And I said to him, would you stop? Because he was getting a hold of me like 2, 3 times a day, trying to provoke shit. And that's one of the times I stopped talking to him and he got mad and said, oh, I'm leaving you. And then, what else did he say? He said that he made my channel. Without him, I would have never been anything.
The sad part is that I do believe that he made that Hep C's channel. Without him, Hep C wouldn't have all those subs. And that's pretty sad. But your channel, no. And the funny thing is that he had a channel where he would make videos on you when he was your friend. He had that
Well, I
little
used
like
to, yeah,
troll channel.
I used to get yelled at by the people that said, "Please don't put them on your show."
Okay, so my numbers are going down, so let me try to get them up real quick once you mentioned his name. So in
What?
this picture, I see a camouflage shirt. There's two
Do
police
you go around
officers.
showing that to strangers?
No. No.
You know, there was time I didn't see that picture in years, and that's all I do now is see that picture.
Yeah, it's on every single freaking. I wonder if they got it from me. If those other channels to slander you and call you tiny hands, I wonder if they got it from me.
All they got to do is go into Google.
Yeah, that's true. Who showed it? I think I might have got that from MTR. So I'll just show this one before we cut out because I got to pick the kid up at. Well, I got to go to the kid at 3. I'm gonna go over my friend Christina's house. Everyone's waking up. Do you have a new channel, BK? BK doesn't
Those
have
hands are
subs or videos
unnatural.
up.
Those hands are unnaturally small.
That is not uh that is not hygienic. First of all, he's taken a finger and we don't know where that finger's been and he's putting it in his mouth. That is very unhygienic. Okay, so I see a tiny hand in front of this guy's face. Is that a chair? He fits in like that's a black chair, but whatever he's wearing, it looks like he's just a head and a hand in a chair. And he has a Tupac and a Michael Jordan picture behind him. Remember when he announced to everybody that he has a huge ass dick? He announced to a room full of men. Okay, he
Yeah,
had a
he called
chat
me
full
up
of
and told me
men.
he called me and told me up on the phone. He goes, Lee, I got to tell you something. And I said, dude, and he was drunk when he said it to me. I got,
Oh man.
yes, he said it, but he's basically the size of his thing on his hand.
I don't know, but it was he has a chat full of men, okay? All men. You guys 98% of this community is men. No offense to the women in here right now. Like damn it, Mandy. But 98% of this community is men. It's a proven fact. You could look through your analytics, whatever. And I don't even think women go into his chat, but I was spying, so I was in there. And he's announcing to these men that he has a huge ass dick. He gets laid a lot. Like, why brag to a bunch of men about the size of your pee-pee? That's weird. That's really weird.
To call another man up while you're drunk and telling him is weird.
Well, he also said that all the proof's in his phone and he could show you video. I remember that too.
You remember that? Yeah. And I said, please, whatever you do, don't send me. You know, if I want, you know, when I got doxxed that first time, I got plenty of those. I don't need none for you, Jeff.
See how my numbers went up when I put him up in your picture? So once you talked about that other guy, people left. Oh, is he putting on lip gloss? I thought he was smelling his finger because I thought maybe like he did the scratch and sniff test. You know, like where you scratch and then you sniff. I thought he was doing like a scratch and sniff. He could be putting on lip gloss. That's I think that somebody finally is touching his prick, so he needs to announce it to everybody like a little high school kid. You know what I mean? That's my
Read what
opinion as a woman.
said at the bottom.
Dwarfs have large members. He is a dwarf looking. Do you think because he was overweight, he just never saw his prick before and he's finally seeing it for the first time?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense too. All right. That's a good hypothesis. So, Fin Freak, hope you had a great holiday.
Just
Yeah.
AM has a very good point.
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
Maddie says digging in his belly button and sniffing it.
I thought it was thinking his butthole, but his belly button maybe. Maybe he scratched his. Just chilling. Hey, Merry Christmas. How are you? Everybody, check out Just Chillin' channel. So, let's take this down, and I have to get going by 3. So,
okay, so you showed my picture. You showed the kidnapping picture 1,000 times today.
I took it off, so I can't show it again unless people in chat press 1 in chat or send me a super chat if you need me to show it again. I will show it one more time if you guys need to see it. So the reason for this stream is because they were traumatizing your hands.
Yes, my tiny hands. Once again, people, these are my tiny hands I talk about. If you show that picture, we're gonna have issues.
Yeah, 111. I got 3 ones in chat. See, the thing is, though, maybe it's the angle of the camera. Was this a picture from the helicopter that was chasing you? Maybe the helicopter picture? Is that what this is?
No, when I got arrested, there was a reporter standing there with a camera.
Okay. Who called the paparazzi? Who alerted the media?
That's just it. They had the whole thing set up.
Okay. So this was
the whole thing set up. They were waiting for me.
This is unfortunate because there were bounty hunters at the casino because you didn't pay the hotel bill.
No, you got to go read the stories. 3 stories. You got to go read the 3rd story. That explains everything. There's 3. They only.
This picture explains everything. You have a camouflage shirt on, getting arrested. This was not a good crime. You didn't think it out well. This explains it all. But the point of the story is that there was a photographer in the bushes.
No, he was pictures there right in the middle of the parking lot.
Thank you, David Cameron. One more time for the people in the back. It's up there, Jane. Say it loud, say it proud. Dad has big hands. We debunked this theory. The small-handed man is no longer small-handed. They must have got him confused with Nadu. It looks like, put your hand up. Okay.
Look at those
That is
tiny
not as,
hands, people.
it's the size of his whole head. I'm lost. I clicked on the Hallmark channel and got this. Scott, uh, this is not the Hallmark channel, but as Inspector Gadget, who I am today. Angela, how are you? Right as I had to go. Rewind because we definitely debunked some of these lies today.
Yes.
We put
Hello,
them to bed.
Angela. Oh, wait. Hi, Angela. Hi. How
See,
you
they're trying to say,
doing?
Angela, let me go over what I went over. See this picture? See this picture? See these hands? They're trying to say that he has tiny hands, and they're slandering and traumatizing those hands. Those hands are an instrumental part of his kidnapping career.
Oh, shut the
And
hell
what they
up.
do is
God, you were in that
traumatize.
incremental part of my career.
These accusations are astronomical. So what we did was, Angela, we showed them the proof that show her once again.
Tiny hands. Face hands. Fat face, big hands.
Yeah, but I think what I figured out, Angela, is that they might have his hands confused with these hands. So
Boy, you love showing my kidnapping picture and his small hand picture. Are those your two favorite pictures?
yeah, I also have a picture of a cake that says you have a tiny save too, but I'm not going to show that for Joe's birthday. Um Anyway, all right, people, I got to get out. I appreciate everybody who came in. Let me take this picture off. Everybody, please support each other. Let's go into 2023. Let's get back to our little I miss our little We Push Back community where we all supported each other, had each other's back. And let's get back to 2023 and have some fun. Dan Moore, you have a good day too. Let's go to 2023 laughing. You know, like, do you see how we just made a joke out of their content and made a joke out of it? Let's do fun things like that. Did you guys have fun this stream? We laughed a little bit. We showed his mugshot.
And you got
That
Angel
wasn't your
coming on
mugshot.
tonight. And you know Angel's going to be very funny, and that's what you got to look at, people. Go to the funny shows, the ones that make you laugh.
Even the Marineras, they're hilarious.
Maddie
Maddie
Marinera. Yes.
and Zio, they're funny. This
Every time I
picture's
see Maddie
funny.
Marinera's name, I think of cheese sticks.
What?
I
Oh,
think
my
of
Wi-Fi.
cheese sticks because of the marinara.
Mm-hmm.
It's the marinara. You're not Italian. You're not even close to Italian, I don't think.
I am Jewish,
Okay.
I think.
So you like matzo ball soup?
Yeah.
Pernicious.
Potato pancakes.
Yeah.
Potato pancakes. That type of stuff. So, all right, guys, we got to go. I got to get my kid. I got
Okay.
to go to
Everybody
Christina's
take
now.
care. I'll see you tonight. Take care,
Yeah,
people.
Angels, somebody dropped a link in chat as we're ending. I dropped it before so everybody can go hang out there. He just took off like that. He didn't even wait for me to say goodbye. Let me get Angel's link. I'll do it. I think it was the kidnapping pictures triggering him. He's lucky I don't show it again. Let me grab Angel's link. Later, guys. Let me just post Angel's link for later. We'll hang out in there. My channel. It's taking me. I can't find it. All right, guys. I'm out. I'll post it in a second. I don't know why I can't find this live. Did I shut it off? No. Oh, there we go. All right. Everybody have a good one.